Hello everybody and welcome to Noel's Big Family Life. If you're new, I am Noel and we are a large family of 10. And today we are doing party food because my husband is turning 52 on Monday. So this is part one of party food because we are having his friends over today to have a friend party. Now instead of a traditional cake, he loves peach dump cake. So I am making a peach dump cake. Now on Monday, I will show you guys where I will be baking a cake and making a cake for the family birthday party. But today is the friend party, so lots of appetizers are going into this and just fun food because it's just running around funness. Okay, so let's just go on and jump into some party food appetizers. Here we go.
So let's start with the dump cake. That's Charles's favorite. I am using homemade pie filling that I canned when we did peaches this summer. But you can definitely use store-bought pie filling, or you could make your own at home with just some frozen peaches. But fill the bottom of the pan with some pie filling. Top it with a cake mix, just a yellow cake mix. Spread that out evenly, and then you're going to want to top that with a stick of butter, cut into thin slices, spread out. You're going to bake this at 350 degrees, and it takes about a half hour. You just want to check it until it's bubbly and brown on top. And I almost forgot, I sprinkled some cinnamon on top. Next, I'm going to make the buffalo chicken dip. So this is about 2 cups of shredded cooked chicken. I'm just using leftover chicken from the night before. And then about a cup and a half of cheddar cheese. A packet of dry ranch seasoning mix. A half cup of red hot sauce. I'm using the Frank's hot sauce. Don't judge. We have a huge container because we love it very much. Some garlic powder. And then a block of cream cheese. And I just cut it up to help it melt evenly. Cook that on low for an hour to 2 hours. Stir it and you're ready. Then on to the tiny hamburgers. So I'm just taking some ground beef, adding a little onion and garlic powder. Seasoning salt. Barbecue sauce. And just mash that all up really good together. And then you're going to form that into tiny hamburgers, like the size of the cookie rings, if you have one of the silicone mats. And make them all as uniform as possible. Then bake those in the oven for about 15 minutes at 350 degrees. While those are baking, I'm making the pizza meatballs. So for that, ground beef, 1 egg, some Parmesan cheese. I probably did about a half a cup to a cup. Seasoning salt, garlic and onion powder, some Italian seasoning, and get in and mix that up really good like you're making a meatloaf. And then you're going to roll a good sized piece into a ball, flatten out the center, and fill it with some pepperoni and mozzarella cheese. And then these go in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. Just make sure that you cover your cheese and pepperoni really good so none leaks out. And then back to our little hamburgers. We're going to return them to the pan and top them with a tiny bit of cheese. Put them back in the oven just long enough to slightly melt the cheese. And then I pulled them out, and then with scissors I cut some bacon. This could definitely be prepped the night before. Top each slice with a little bit of bacon, and then I return it to the oven just to warm the bacon a little bit. And then once they come back out of the oven, I'm going to take a hash brown. I just fried these up in my air fryer, but cook them however you want. They're just the round, flat hash browns. You're going to top the hash brown with your cheeseburger and secure it with a toothpick. And just do that with all of them. I found it easier to pick up the meat first with the toothpick, then put it on the hash brown. And then here it is. This is how I set it up. So we have the buffalo chicken dip, and I've got that served with some tortilla chips. And then I got kale for 88 cents. So I just put that on my dish, and I'm serving the bacon cheeseburgers with some barbecue sauce, some ketchup, some mustard. And then the pizza meatballs, I just put on some cherry tomatoes from my garden, and it's served with marinara sauce. And then, of course, here is the peach dump cake.
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you really enjoyed that. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And on Monday, we will do the full-blown birthday, his actual favorite food, and all that kind of stuff. And tomorrow, we're doing a full day of 1960s cooking. So I'll see all of you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.